are in the same place.
We are together.
What is happening? What is happening?
And he's smiling because
I forgot to tell you, I was looking at that, and we're going to do a new trailer for 2024.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah. Keone wants to do all new, but in that trailer that we just showed you guys, there's a lot of clips from the upcoming, I almost forgot about this, the Hybrid Hazards 4-part series that we did, or
is the other one coming out?
It's gonna finally come out. He sent me some of the clips to check, and I was looking at the time when you were leaving, and then you actually really left. Remember when you were with that whole script that we did not? Well, I didn't know we were doing. I think you might have known. And when I went to go change, I was like, just tell me what the. We were totally improv. You were so good at that. I'm telling you. Oh my God, improv guys, you have to watch.
Are you kidding me?
You
taught me everything I know.
It was so great. Because when I was watching it, oh, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Was that the one with Julia, like the other girl named Julia?
She's in it too. So and that's the funny thing, because we did so many different shoots on this. So this is Hybrid Hazards Revelations. It's going to be coming out soon. This is not what the show's about, but
our favorite thing, or one of them, which is fashion. What else is new?
Absolutely. So we're going to kick it off. I'm going to actually find a clip here, but Chanel and Christian Dior. Chanel. So we have Coco Chanel first, a little clip from the old vintage fashion show. I know you love vintage.
I do.
Am I sharing screen?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see it. I don't even know what I would do to be in this time period.
You would, right?
All I want is to be in this era. Oh my gosh, like that whole outfit. I need that.
I know. I feel like this is your calling, but that's the cool thing about what you can bring to your music is this fashion influence, and that's what the greats do, right?
Yeah.
And fashion always reoccurs. So
Absolutely.
This is, yeah. So what do you like about this particular style?
The vintage, it's like so classy, and it's just so, I wouldn't even say feminine. It's not super it's more like elegant. There's something about this vintage. I guess this was what, like the 50s or 40s?
Yeah, I think this is the start, late 1940s, early 1950s. Absolutely.
Okay. And I just love, yeah, go ahead.
No. Go.
I was just going to say what I love about the fashion of this time, which okay, so if you see a fashion show of today, it's going to be, people are wearing really cool stuff in dresses, but people don't wear it everywhere, right? They'll put that dress on and then you'll see the model walk out in a t-shirt, and that's fine. That's her own style. But what I loved about this time was how everyone just dressed like this everywhere on the daily. They dress in such a theatrical kind of stylish way. And
fits right, makes you feel a certain way. You're gonna stand a certain way. You're gonna act a certain way. I mean, look at this, these guys.
This
You
is
know,
like
do come back.
right.
I think there are definitely certain periods in your younger lifetime where fashion was really at an all-time low, I would say, in my opinion.
Really? Like in
But
the early 2000s?
yeah,
You
definitely.
didn't like that? Believe it or not, I
Like
kind
what?
of
It
like
depends on what, because there's a lot to that.
you're right. I liked like how Britney Spears would dress and Christina Aguilera. Like I like
Oh,
kind
love.
of like the early 2000s pop stars.
Sure. Yeah.
What trends
I
were
guess
you referring to?
no. Maybe it's not 2000. I'm thinking of just like the grunge look and the ripped jeans, or is maybe that's 2010.
Okay.
All of
Yeah.
that kind of too casual, too casual. Um,
Mhm. See, I
just
like things extreme, right? So like I like super super grunge and super rock and roll or super super elegant.
well, there's rock and roll. Like, oh, you would love. I should play. We're doing Christian Dior versus Chanel right now. I probably won't have time, but Vivian Westwood.
I
And also
love
Betsy
Vivian
Johnson.
West.
Oh, you do know Vivian Westwood. Okay, Vivian Westwood passed away, but Vivian Westwood is basically what you're describing, rock and roll meets Hollywood. And
Love
that is Vivian Westwood. If you watch a Vivian, do you like Betsy Johnson? You might like her too.
love Betsy Johnson. I follow her on TikTok and she is just so cool with her hair now. And like I
Yeah,
love her collection. She's super like edgy, pop punk, really cool.
yeah, yeah. I love the we always go off track, right? I love the juxtaposition between Betsy Johnson's like flowery and then like skull.
I
You know,
love
I don't
me
know.
too,
It's
'cause
something
I feel
about that.
like absolutely, and I feel like people get so intimidated by fashion sometimes because as they're trying to dress, like I've had friends tell me like ask me, "Oh, like I don't know what to wear." And like I feel like everyone thinks they have to like put themselves in a box, right? When you're putting on an outfit like, "Okay, am I going to go for feminine or am I going to go for a rock star right now?" But I think what's so cool are those designers who it could be all of the above. Like I don't know, like how cool is it to wear like a really pretty flowery top with a pair of like ripped up stockings and black eyeliner. Like to me, it's so cool to have multiple things going on and just like, yeah, I love just
I love
I
that.
it's just so weird, but I like when things clash too. So I like when things don't necessarily look right, but you could still pull them off, you know?
I love that. I love that. That's a great little piece of advice.
Yeah, I guess I would say for people, just like don't just like throw things together and just see what looks fine. Like even this woman, like with the black gloves and the white and the hat. Well, honestly, if I were her, I would take off that hat. I feel like the hat, or not take it off, but I feel like it should be white or black.
Chanel was known for saying, once you get dressed, look in the mirror and take one thing off before you go out. So it's
Interesting.
interesting that you say that. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know
So
she said that. That's so cool.
she said a lot of that was a cooler thing that she said, but she said a lot of crazy stuff too. And she did not like Christian Dior. She did not like this look, let's just say, this new look. She didn't like the femininity of it. Coco Chanel, yeah, little sass back in the day. Um,
Wow. Interesting.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like it. I love this. I think this is like simpler. I feel like after the 50s, things started getting more business, still very elegant and classy, but it's a little simpler. What I like about this look is I feel like a lot of people would be more compelled to pull it off. A lot of women will put on, you know, a nice, I don't know, blazer jacket and feel good about themselves.
yeah. So that big poofy skirt, you like that too? I knew you would. I knew
Yeah,
you
I
would.
love a good skirt for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the new look, what was called the new look. But when Christian Dior brought that to New York City, they like picketed and like they like did not want that. They thought it was like setting women back. So
How so?
um and also like a waste of fabric too, because it's so much fabric to make those big poofy skirts. I don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of things that go on though. I don't understand that, like setting people back. Listen, people, if someone forces you, then maybe
Yeah.
that would be setting people back. But as far as a look goes, like if you, especially today, like textiles have grown so much, so we can take the fabrics and things like that and make them into really comfortable. Well, maybe they weren't so comfortable back then. Maybe the garments weren't stretchable, like maybe things can be more flexible today, cut on the bias and doing things differently. But setting people back it's your decision, unless somebody
Right.
forces you.
Exactly. I think what's so progressive about fashion in general, if we're talking about women, right? It's like women have the right to, how wonderful is it that we can wake up in the morning and really put on what we want to wear? Obviously, with some restrictions, like I can't wear what I want to wear. I don't really have the money to wear what I want to wear right now, but like I still have the freedom to put together an outfit. And I think that's just what I love so much about fashion, that I don't know, it's really a way for like, and I'm not saying men don't have awesome fashion too, but in the fashion industry, a lot of women have, I mean, Chanel, Christian Dior, like these women who are modeling for them have really taken over. And I think it's just so, these icons like Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn
Yeah,
Monroe, these fashion icons have just really set the scene that women, we're
absolutely.
such elegant beings and we have the power to really craft a wonderful outfit.
Yeah, I definitely, definitely, and I agree with that. It's the power that we decide we have.
We decide what to wear too. Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to wear this. It's too hot.
Yeah. Take it off. Who cares? You can wear what you want. I love it though. I think it's adorable. But isn't that, you could say, nah, I want to change up my outfit. But you know what else? And yeah, Julia Davo, and the song is called It's My Party.
So anything by Julia is going to be great. So check it out.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
This is so cool. I love a good black trench coat. I have this black coat like that I wear like everywhere.
Look at that. Look at that bag. Oh my God. So trench coat. Can you wear a trench coat? Where do you wear a trench coat? Like when do you wear a trench coat?
I wear it like pretty much everywhere. I have a black one right there. It's like hanging on the rail, and I wear it just like over outfits. If I'm going to a rehearsal, if I'm going on a date, if I'm going out with friends, I just throw a black trench coat over, and it just like makes every outfit look cool.
It does, but that's why the thing is, it's making every outfit look cool. So you want to wear it inside too, no?
Sometimes, yeah. Or just like to walk around in, and then if I
Yeah.
go inside, maybe I'll take it off if it's too warm. But I love the look of like, I kind of looking like I'm like a secret spy sometimes.
Ooh, I love that.
You know
I'm
that
trying to
vibe?
find. Absolutely, absolutely, and you're gonna see it on the runway. We're gonna watch the whole thing, but I wanted to show the new look. I don't see it in this show. That look with the poofy skirts. I'm sure it's here. I have my cues already. So this is kind of given. Oh, there it's coming a little bit on the like these big poofy skirts. Not as big though, but yeah, there they are.
I like this too.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Elegant.
could picture you and that whole look, right? With the makeup and everything.
Yeah, I
Like I
think
could
that's
picture
super
that.
cool.
We're gonna have to get Dior to sponsor one of your videos.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Imagine. Imagine. Oh gosh, that's all I wanted. Even this whole setup is so beautiful, right? Like the
Yeah. Well, it's
background.
gonna happen. So if you had to pick though, if Chanel and Dior called you, and which one would you pick? Mhm.
I think Dior.
I think you would too. I'm glad that you
What
said
would
that.
you choose?
I think probably Dior, now that I know so much about it and the things that Chanel, the history of Chanel. I mean, if I just look at a piece of Chanel, it's amazing. But if I take into consideration what the brand stands for as well and the history of it, that matters to me. Like I love knowing about Vivienne Westwood and her contradictions on her values. She's an interesting character to me. And as I learn more, that could change. You know, every time I learn, I keep learning more. What somebody stands for matters to
Yeah.
me. You know, I know some people say let's separate the fashion from the history, but you know, like Versace has influences of textiles and things like that from all over the world. Um, there's other brands that have textiles like Versace. If you'll see Indian influence, you see African, you'll see you know, a little bit of Asian in influence. And really, there's so many cool things. But let's just stick with stick with that. So while I'm doing that, I have to pull it up, and I'm going to be slow. So while I'm doing that, tell us what that song was that you made. Oh my God, it was brilliant.
Thank you. I released a couple these past couple days. Are you talking about Holds a Mirror or the rock one?
Well, you sing a clip from both.
Well, I posted two with Kit. So the first one is like, hold a mirror, hold a drink, see a killer, find a shrink, take a month off, find out what you love.
I love that.
Thank you. And that one's just very like cool. I've never written a song that's that vibe. I usually write rock, but that one is just very like cool, like drive-in kind of song, almost a little like I don't know,
feel like
pop.
that's going to be a big hit.
I hope so. Thank you. It's a cool song.
Are you releasing it?
Yeah, I think we're gonna release it on Halloween because it has kind of like a spooky, eerie undertone. So we're gonna put it out on Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that that's your best one yet.
Really? Oh, thank
I
you.
do.
Thank
I feel like
you.
it's just so catchy. But listen, what do I know? Just for me, I absolutely love that. That wasn't my. I mean, I love some of the covers and things that you do, but as far as like your own song that you wrote, I don't know. I just love it. But the other one, can you do the other one for us?
Yeah, the other one is a little more like rock folk. It's hard to do without a guitar, but it's like, do you know? Do you know who I am? Because I don't. Do you wanna help me plan? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who you are. And that's enough. It's enough to get us far. Thanks. That's just like a very like kind of folk, like I don't know. It sounds just like a guitar song.
Amazing. All right, you heard it here. Woo!
Thanks. I think it's the first time I've ever sung live on the show.
It is. Oh my God. That was so wonderful.
Thank
Folks,
you.
come on. Give it up for Julia.
Thank you. So I'm so glad you like those songs. Sometimes I'm like afraid to post stuff and I'm like, I hope especially if it's a genre that I don't write in a lot, I'm like, I hope people don't hate this. But then I'm like, you know what? I hope they do. And then I post it.
How could you hate? I mean, listen, if that gives a reaction of somebody hating it, that's an interesting and that's a very strong reaction. So that's a good reaction too if you're
You're
instilling
so
that
right.
much.
You're
Yeah,
right.
because it's art. So it's like, okay, you took the time out to say you hated it. Like, just don't buy it or listen to it, but you're taking the time out. That's effort.
Yeah. So
You know,
true.
so remember that. Cody Clark, from Kill the Lions. You did a few things with him. He's always posting about that. I love that
I
because
love
people.
Cody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great guy, and true artist also, and always has that issue. Like, why are you you're writing this much? Like, if you really don't like it, just give it a 0 and move on, or
Yeah.
don't even engage.
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, like obviously, yeah, I just don't understand people, but it's true. So I guess I don't mind if people hate it as long as they're commenting, because then they're technically a fan.
I would definitely say yes. I would
Yeah.
definitely say yes. I am not going to comment about things I don't care about.
Yeah.
Because why would I? I mean, you'd have to do some, unless you were doing something really. Why would anybody do that? I mean, I guess people. Who knows? People are weird, but I think they're brilliant. Back to that, and
Yeah.
the first
Ooh,
one.
I
What's the
love
name of
this
the first
book. The first one is called Holds a Mirror. And I just, yeah, I can't wait
one?
to really release the whole thing, because I think what makes it so great is the lyrics, and they're just very introspective, like cool lyrics. So I'm gonna put out the song. Yeah, guys, stay tuned for Halloween. I'm gonna release it then.
You guys also have, but he's here in New York, so
He
I could do
is,
that.
yeah.
You're
By
gonna
the
work
way,
with
if you ever need a guitarist for anything, any event, I could totally send him over to you.
Awesome.
But yeah, he's in New York. He lives in Brooklyn. So yeah, I'm not gonna see him unfortunately until December.
And he's part of how you're gonna record it in October. You're gonna do it without him.
Oh no, we recorded the full thing already.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Also, you have great ideas for videos too. Like, I liked what you were doing with the camera, even though I think you were just doing that
Thanks. Yeah, we were
yourself.
just like, thank you.
No, it's
Thanks.
very interesting.
Thank you so
And
much.
I say, you listen. I say that I don't say that lightly. I'm not a big fan
I
of
like
social media.
value your opinion so much, because I know you're real and you're like a true artist. You're not just one of those people who is like, it's great. Yeah, no, you're great. Like, I just know you have such like a, I don't know,
No,
complex and wonderful and real perspective. And like, you really see art for what it is. And I feel like we just agree on this. Like, we like the same things for the most part. So like, yeah,
yeah,
I'm really glad that you like it. Even
really
with fashion,
strange.
I feel like we have a
Yeah,
similar fashion sense. So it's really
I
cool that
thought
you
that when I said half of those people, you were going to be like, "Who are they?" Like, most people in your generation they're not going to know certain designers. You're like, "Yeah,
no, I
they're right
love
here."
it. I'm like, Betsy Johnson is actually in my kitchen right now. Betsy, come here.
Oh my god! So this is Chanel, and you could see the way they use their standard textiles in different ways here. Interesting. They
I
have a lot
really
of
like
floral on
this.
this.
I noticed that about this line. Maybe this is like the spring line or something.
It's not. Well, I pulled up fall winter. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, I
interesting. And I
know.
like that. I like the juxtaposition of wearing a bunch of floral in the winter. I think that's cool. I also really like with Chanel, what's always stood out to me is just like their use of fabrics and sequins and that kind of frilly fabric and the thicker, like they like really utilize fabrics in different ways. And that's what sticks out is the texture. Um,
Absolutely. Look at this textured little embroidery here. Yeah.
to me, that's a little
Uh,
grandma-y.
much. Oh, Grandma E. Yes,
I'm being
it
so mean.
is.
I
But
just,
that was also,
yeah.
listen. That's what Chanel was also originally kind of known for until
Right.
Keira Knightley and some others brought it into a different realm. Um, it was known for a little bit, very kind of, although she was not, she was edgy. Like, she used like the fabrics from the jersey undergarments to make pieces. So
Right.
she was a little bit edgy, but she also was known for like androgynous kind of. That's why Christian Dior with the really feminine, and the grandma-y kind of look, or like uptight kind of look, which it's kind of all a contradiction. So,
I love that though. Yeah.
yeah, which I was just gonna say, yeah, which fashion is.
Fascinating. But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. It's a very like elegant, yeah, almost like older womanish look mixed with aspects of young, feminine, plus a little edge. So it's cool. I mean, my whole life, everyone's always told me I dress like I'm so much older than I am. Like, I even remember being in middle school and I would want to wear like blazers and stuff, literally. And it was just like, what? Why? Like, but something about that look of it's such like a strong look of this powerful woman, you know?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And you definitely always made a statement at Long Island High School for the Arts. So
So did you. I always loved your fashion. Like, I really, really love your
I
fashion. I think
behaved at as a
what?
school teacher. I was behaving as a school teacher over there.
Did they have a strict dress code over there for you guys?
No, but I don't remember there ever being talk of a dress code, but most of the time I was there with you guys, we were just trying to coordinate masks. So you had to put
Right.
that in your
Oh,
bedroom.
that was the dress code for the year. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't remember any dress code. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to hear your song. I can't wait to do our next show, whenever that's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Well, guys, again, comment if you have anything we want to you want us to talk about. If not, we're just going to keep talking about our own fun topics. But we really hope you're enjoying our fashion talks and going through these shows. And yeah, are there any more updates you have, Steph? Anything else cool happening?
Well, we are going to do a few new things for 2024, but we will discuss that on the next show. So
Yes.
like and subscribe. And until next time.
We'll see you
Bye,
guys next time. Bye.